I'm inclined to pursue. Castillo, let's go! Go ahead.
In the second episode of The Penguin, we witness the ongoing transformation of Oswald as he strives to establish himself as a formidable player in Gotham's criminal underbelly. Driven by relentless ambition, Oz navigates the treacherous waters of this new Max series, seeking to expand his power and influence in a city that is growing more unstable in the wake of Carmine Falcone's demise, as depicted in Matt Reeves's The Batman. Having narrowly escaped death by shifting the blame for Alberto Falcone's murder onto the Maroni crime family, Oz continues to cultivate a clandestine relationship with the Maronis while maintaining a facade of loyalty to the Falcones. The episode culminates with Oz once again evading exposure, all the while forming a new alliance that promises both significant rewards and unpredictable challenges. Here's a concise recap of the latest episode and an explanation of its conclusion. Welcome back to your nerdy show. I'm your host, Nobody.
I got it all set. I'm in the follow car. Truck is packed. It's ready to go. All good.
Reason behind Penguin's blackmailing. In the first episode of The Penguin, we witnessed Oz Cobb holding blackmail photos of Johnny Vitti, which he intended to leverage against the Falcone underboss. The potential vacancy in the organization could have allowed Oz to ascend within the family, while simultaneously eliminating a rival who clearly harbors animosity towards him, as demonstrated in both episodes 1 and 2. However, Penguin's new associate, Victor Aguilar, failed to execute the plan of placing jewels in Vitti's vehicle. This setback forced Oz to think on his feet by the conclusion of episode 2, particularly after the Falcones secured their residence upon discovering Ervad, the Maroni enforcer that Sofia had covertly brought in for questioning, the same individual Penguin was meant to rescue. In a decisive move, Penguin killed Ervad and used the knife on Sofia's man Castillo. He also arranged for the jewels to be found at Castillo's location, effectively framing him for the attack on the drug convoy. Although he didn't capture Vitti as he had initially intended, Penguin successfully diverted suspicion away from himself.
You promised me, Oswald. I deserve a better life.
The new origin of Penguin. In the original comic series, Oswald Cobblepot is usually depicted as hailing from a wealthy and influential family. However, the narrative takes a different turn in the Batman universe. In the second episode of The Penguin, it is disclosed that Oz Cobb grew up in Crown Point with his two brothers and mother, facing financial struggles during his childhood, which sheds light on his intense ambition. Additionally, Oz confides in Sofia that both of his brothers passed away during their youth, leaving him with only his mother. As The Penguin progresses, it will be intriguing to uncover more about Oswald's background. Interestingly, in the comics, the Penguin also became an only child after the tragic deaths of his brothers, which he orchestrated to secure his mother's full attention. While this doesn't imply that the Oz in The Penguin followed a similar path, it certainly establishes a thematic connection to the comic's history.
Nah, hey, don't close your eyes. Look at them. Remember this is what happens when you choke, you understand?
What's his deal with Victor? In the aftermath of their confrontation, Penguin issues a dire warning to Victor, threatening to end his life if he ever falters again, particularly as he did with the jewels intended to ensnare Vitti. Victor's blunder almost cost Oz his life, a mistake that weighs heavily on Penguin. He ominously suggests that he could bury Victor alongside the bodies of Ervad and Castillo, yet ultimately, he opts to extend another opportunity to the young man. Victor stands out as perhaps the only individual Penguin feels he can genuinely rely on amidst a web of deceit and secretive alliances. Meanwhile, Oz has yet to ascend to the level of crime lord he aspires to be, leaving him with few subordinates to command. Unlike his dynamic with Victor, it's likely that Penguin relishes having Victor Aguilar by his side, enjoying both the companionship and the sense of control he holds over him. Thus, it's understandable that he would choose to give the young man another shot.
A new drug. We were going to run the family together. But Berta was...
Are Sofia and Penguin a team now? In the concluding moments of The Penguin episode 2, Sofia, feeling cornered by her family's attempts to sideline her, resolves to assert her dominance and claim her rightful place at the head of the table. As Carmine Falcone's daughter, she believes that leadership is her birthright, a sentiment that has intensified following the death of Alberto. Sofia's bitterness towards the family is palpable, particularly regarding her experiences in Arkham. Her exoneration hints at deeper issues tied to her past as the Hangman, suggesting that her actions were not merely the result of a mental breakdown, but part of a more complex narrative. By the end of the episode, it's evident that she will not passively accept Luca's efforts to oust her from Gotham and the family. In a pivotal meeting at the Falcone family mausoleum, Sofia seeks Oz's assistance in her quest for power, accepting his earlier proposal to collaborate on the drug operation she and Alberto had initiated. Despite her recent accusations against Penguin for Alberto's murder, Sofia recognizes her lack of allies and the challenges that lie ahead. This leads her to place a tentative trust in Oz, at least for the moment. However, this partnership is destined to unravel once the truth about Oz being Alberto's killer comes to light. Interestingly, Oz's past role as Sofia's driver may lead her to underestimate his true capabilities for now. As the series progresses, it will be intriguing to witness the evolution of Sofia and Oz's relationship, navigating the complexities of their alliance and rivalry in Max's new Penguin series. So this is for today's folks. See you in our next video. Till then, bye-bye and take care.
Now what the heck, I'll laugh anyway.